Sometimes I just genuinely cannot believe that my life is my life. And
how do you help people get to know the real you at this stage in your life?
you know, I wrote this play that I actually sent to you to read, but I actually read parts of it to people because I find that trying to explain sometimes how weird it is to be me, like I almost need aids. Like it's so difficult to convey how weird it is and how surreal sometimes. Sometimes I'll just be like, can I just like read you this thing I wrote because I think it's going to shortcut you somewhere. That's actually been incredibly helpful. I'm so glad I went and did this creative writing masters, and I've spent more time writing about my experiences because sometimes I can't even articulate it to myself. Like how are you supposed to explain something to someone else you can't really even understand for yourself? So I think writing, creative writing, making art has been the best therapy I've ever done because it's helped me get clarity and also just be able to laugh at myself and laugh at the situation. I think one-on-one therapy can be amazing, but like there is a kind of intensity and a seriousness to that maybe when you're writing something down. And when I wrote the play, I wrote it for my friends and family, and I was able to kind of bring more of myself to the picture in a way, which is someone who's like, this is just nuts. Like, I just can't. Sometimes I just genuinely cannot believe that my life is my life. And so for me, who I perceive myself to be this like massive open book, and actually I realized I was like, wow, I think I'm doing a good job of bringing the people that I love along with me on what this feels like. And actually, I'm not saying nearly enough or explaining it in a way where it makes sense.
I mean, I was so moved by it, and I really hope you do one day make it a production in some capacity, because it was so moving and so powerful. And it was, Emma, honestly, it was what every public figure has ever tried to explain to me about their experience, yet put so succinctly, powerfully, and meaningfully that anyone could relate to it. And I think anyone, meaning anyone who's ever felt misunderstood, loved for what they have and not who they are, seen for parts of themselves and not all of themselves. And I really believe it would be such a service to everyone to share it one day in however way you decide to, because honestly, I was gripped. I was completely captivated.